Here is the musical note, and I decoupaged just thin music tissue paper on the back after I sealed it. I didn't do any background color. If you would like to do a background color, you can do a light buttermilk or an antique white, and that might brighten it up. I liked this old world look. On this side, I sealed it, sanded it, and then I put a coat of light buttermilk. But now I'm going to go back and I'm going to slip slap some antique white on it and then add a touch of honey brown. And I'm going to use my 5/8 filbert brush because I don't like leaving harsh edges. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of the light buttermilk first and then tip my brush into the antique white and add a few strokes of that. Not to diminish the antique white, but to just add some movement. So add a little bit of the light buttermilk, and add a little bit of the antique white. Again, I'm not trying to over blend. I'm trying to keep it loose and mottled. Light buttermilk and then antique white. Now I wash my brush out and I'm picking up a little bit of the honey brown. And just touching it here and there. Soften the edges as you need. I'm going to dry that. When it's dry, transfer on the pattern. Now I have the music paper, and I also have what they call compressed sponge. It is a sponge that has been pressed flat and dried out, but when you put it into the water, it puffs out like this. And take the line drawing for the holly leaf, and I want you to trace the holly leaf onto your tissue paper, and then I also want you to trace one onto your sponge and then cut this out. So I have one leaf traced out here. What I'm going to do is place the other leaf over top of it and kind of have the points near the berries together but push the angle off. So I'm going to end up having two leaves here. And when I put my graphite under, I want to see where the current lines are here so I don't go over them. And I'm going to tuck the second leaf behind it. So that means I want the outer 3 lines, but when I come to the inner ones, I have to be careful how far I go. So I'm going to make it, the graphite paper, only go as far as the peaks. And that means this goes here. So if the peaks for the other one are here, I'm not going to do any of these lines that are inside that area, just on the outside. When that's done, I'm going to cut these out. So trace this design on the back of contact paper as well and cut that out. So that's what this is. Cut out the contact paper as well.